Hi guys! So we're gonna do today's energy healing. My name is Lindsay. I'm an intuitive energy healer and soul alignment coach for twin flames and light workers. So I'm gonna talk about this week's healing download as well. So if you're new, every week I create a healing download which you can get in my healing shop. They're usually around 50 minutes, 55 minutes. So we go really deep in these sessions. And then also we're going to do some energy healing in this video as well. So the topic is divine masculine and divine feminine union activation. So last week we did the divine masculine, and then the previous week we did the divine feminine. So now we're bringing it all together. So actually first let's just call upon God, Source, Universe, angels, and guides, all the highest beings of infinite love, infinite light to help with this session, and allow all this love and light healing to go to you, your twin flame, your loved ones, the entire collective, and beyond. This or something better for the highest and the greatest good of all. Whew. Okay, so let's just clear some energy first. Just clearing any outside energies, external energies. I'm bringing your energy back to you, nice and grounded and centered. Feels good already. Okay, so for the weekly healing download, the intention is the union activation between the divine masculine and feminine. So it's within yourself, right? And then within your twin flame, and then between the two of you. So we're bringing the internal and then the external into union. So very powerful. I'm just going to read briefly some of the things we cover in the session, but you can read about it yourself, because there's a lot. With this one we cover a lot. Every week we do cover a lot. So some of the things that we cover in the session is to release the fear of union and deeper sacred connection. So a lot of times we can have subconscious beliefs and blocks and programming that can prevent us from allowing deeper love, deeper connection, and that's going to impact union. So it's really important to work on that. We also help to release the fear of the feminine and just women in general, as well as releasing fear of the masculine and men in general. So we can have like fears and programmings from societal beliefs and also from our ancestors, right? Family, our ancestors, even past life things as well. So it's within the feminine and the masculine. We can have fear of women within the feminine, and then we can have fear of the masculine within the masculine as well. So we work on that. We go really deep in that. We do some light language as well. So light language healing and activation for the divine masculine and for the divine feminine. We activate it's like the heart, divine masculine heart, and then the divine feminine heart, as well as going bigger into the collective heart. It's very powerful because when we go bigger, we're also helping to heal for the collective. And then also we can be impacted by collective things. Like I was saying earlier, we can be impacted by collective beliefs and programming as well as ancestral. So in these sessions we go really deep and we go out too far out. So because as twin flames and light workers, we're not just like one little soul, right? We're not just one tiny soul and you just focus on yourself. It's about you within you, your twin flame within your twin, between the two of you, and bigger out like family or ancestors. So in this session we do a lot of ancestral and family clearing too for you and your twin. Another thing that's important that we covered in this session is a deep nervous system healing and upgrade. So we want to help your nervous system and your body to feel safe so that you can go deeper and releasing more, and then also connecting more to yourself. So we can have a lot of fears that can come up that's stored in the body. So it's really important to work on the body as well and creating a safe space for your body so you can go deeper. So we do that. And let me skip a few things because there's a lot. Oh yeah, so we heal a lot of past relationship trauma. So we can have past relationship trauma and blocks within our heart and other places in our body too. But a lot of times we can store it in our heart, and it can impact your connection with yourself, with God, with the universe, and then also with your twin flame, and just being able to receive and give love freely, right? Infinitely, and just allow that overflow of love to come through you and out to the world. If we have old trauma, like past relationship trauma is what we're focused on, it can impact all of that, your ability to receive and give. So we work on clearing out trauma from past relationships from other lifetimes for you and your twin. We also work on healing ancestral trauma around relationships and union and love and connection. Also trauma between you and your twin flame from this lifetime, as well as from other lifetimes. And then one other thing we did was healing trauma between your ancestors and your twin flame's ancestors. So when we did that in this session, so much stuff cleared out, because a lot of times we will incarnate, like you and your twin flame will incarnate in ancestral lines and like ancestral lines and cultural lines that have energy to clear out in between. So it's really good to clear that out too. It helps with your connection, deeper connection for yourself and for union too. We also do healing betrayal and soul wounds between you and your twin, between you and God and universe, and then we go bigger out. So like with your family, your ancestors, soul family, and collective soul wounds as well. Let me skip a little bit more. There's a lot. I'll just take a few more things. Let's see. Oh, this other part I really liked. We worked on the power. So activating more of your power for you and your twin, so that you no longer allow like outside energies to impact your connection and your union. So a lot of times twin flames can be impacted by outside energies, so like your family or your ancestors' energies, or just collective as well. So we create strong boundaries within you and your twin and release all the things that aren't yours, as well as releasing like the guilt and the shame and people-pleasing tendencies, so that you can have strong boundaries and be in your sacred power. So sacred power for you and your twin, and sacred union connection. And then anything else I want to talk about? And then we do a lot of activation, so the upgrading of the feminine and masculine, and deep upgrading and union connection between your twins. So we clear a lot of stuff out between you and your twin flame as well. So we're activating the feminine and masculine within you, the union within you, then the union within your twin, and then we bring it together. So it's very, very, very powerful. It came out to 55 minutes long, so yeah, the info is below. If you want to read more and get the download, it's all below. Okay, I'm excited. I'm really excited for this one. Like after I made it, I was like, wow, we went really deep, and it was cleared out a lot of things. So I'm really excited for you guys to to do this one. Okay, so now I'm gonna tune in. Take nice deep breaths. Tune into your energy, your twin flame's energy, and just a relationship connection with your masculine and feminine in relation to union with your twin flame. Let's just see what comes up. I can feel some resistance. It's okay. We all have fear. Like I said, that's why we worked on it in the download about releasing resistance to receiving more. And there's always deeper layers, right? We reach a new level, and then there could be other parts of us within, like deeper parts of us that we work through that have the fear of going deeper and connecting. We're always leveling up and going deeper. Okay. Fear, the resistance of going deeper within. I can feel it really on the masculine side. So the masculine is struggling with connection. Just sending love to your masculine, your twin flame, and just the dynamics in between the two of you. Releasing fear. Wherever this fear came from, fear of love, feeling worthy and deserving of love. Another thing that is coming up has to do with perfectionism. So again, I can feel it more strongly on the masculine side. It has to do with feeling safe to make mistakes and feeling safe to just try, like just to try something new and to come out of the comfort zone. Is this a part of the masculine that is so scared to like make a mistake and mess up? And then a lot of times that can be due to shame from childhood. They got shamed for making a mistake or saying something. It can cause parts of you to like withdraw, right? To go within and be fearful, especially if you got criticized really harshly. So just sending love to your masculine side that's terrified of making mistakes, terrified of messing up, and because of this fear, it just stops. It stops your twin from taking chances and trying things new, trying another way, or just like putting in effort into things. Because if parts of you are afraid to fail, then you're not going to even want to try, right? So just sending love to the part of the masculine that's terrified of messing up. Infinite love, infinite light. And then bringing in the feminine, so your feminine energy, to allow the masculine to feel safe, to be himself. So that's another thing too. It can be fear of just being yourself, to express yourself, to be true to yourself. A lot of times we wear all sorts of masks as a way of protection because we learned to like act and be a certain way in order to receive like praise, in order to seem like we can fit in, right? So just saying that, just I can feel the stress of that. So within both your masculine and feminine side, for you and your twin, just helping to release the layers of having to act or be or say things in certain ways and not allowing you to be your true self. It's allowing you to be free to be you, to be authentically you, to make mistakes, as mistakes aren't really mistakes. We learn from them, we grow from them. It's like an experience, right? Life is meant to be experienced, not perfection. It would be very impossible to just be perfect and get life right all the time. It's gonna get messy. You might say or do the wrong thing or make a mistake or might hurt someone, right? As long as we're doing the best that we can and we're doing the best that we can, it's okay. So also letting go of the need to be really hard on yourself. I feel that heavy in the masculine side too. So just saying love. Giving yourself grace, allowing grace and ease and flow. Okay. And just giving your masculine side a really big hug. So just seeing your feminine side, all the angels, is giving your masculine side a really big hug for both you and your twin, and between the two of you, just like comfort, encouragement, letting your masculine side know that he's doing the best that he can, and that is the best. That is all you need to do. Is the best that you can. Just saying that is releasing a lot of burdens. Like I just feel my shoulders relaxing too. Like, oh, the stress of perfectionism. Okay. So yeah, just tune in, see how you're feeling. I just see like your feminine side just giving the masculine a really big hug and letting him know he's doing a really great job. And like you can do that for yourself too, right? You can coach yourself, encourage yourself. It's really powerful when you can do that for yourself as well, because we can be so mean and critical on ourselves. So just having like some gentle self-talk, right? When you feel like you have some negative thoughts or you're noticing you're beating up upon yourself, you can switch the conversation, right? And just think of what you would like to say to like a little child. Like, what would you say to your friend? What would you say to a little child? And like start to shift the inner talk towards yourself. And this takes practice, but if you just work on it daily, little by little, it gets better and better. And you'll start to notice more of the patterns too, of the things that you're saying to yourself. So just giving yourself more grace and compassion and love is like the most powerful thing that you can do. So yeah, just sending love. Just take a moment to send love to your heart. And within your heart, just seeing your masculine and feminine side. Just holding space for one another, encouragement, love, compassion. Just feeling that love and energy towards yourself within you, for your twin, and then between the two of you. Just holding the energy of compassion and love for yourself and for them is so powerful. Okay, so yeah. Tune in, see how you are, comment below. I forgot to mention, a comment below if you're open to receiving this healing. Also, make sure to get this week's healing download. We go really deep and go really deep into the union and activation within yourself and for your twin and between the two of you, like I said. So yeah, check it out. If you want to work with me, get a personalized session, we can do that as well. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.